Here, I'm sitting here talking to myself, and I'm not even on. Oh my God. Anyway, hi from Evolving Sylvia. So I was thinking about changing my name to Psychic Sylvia because I am psychic. I think everybody is in their own way. And it's catchy. Maybe I'll get a few more subscribers, and I'll get over 1,000 subscribers finally. The hardest thing on YouTube is the 4,000 hours of watch time. That's so much. And then 10 million. So if you do, they changed it. If you do, like a lot of shorts, because I like shorts and I do shorts. I do, YouTube Reels, or not YouTube Reels, Facebook Reels, but I do YouTube Shorts. But you have to have 10 million views on a YouTube short in order to start getting paid. What? Because on Facebook, you have to have 100,000 views on one video. So you have to have 100,000 views on one video in a 30-day period, which I hit. It took me a couple of months to get there, honestly. So now I get ads on Reels and things like that, and I have my own videos that sometimes pay and sometimes don't. It's hard because trying to make my own videos, I don't know. It's hard on YouTube. I could do lives and do things like that, but I want to get out of nursing so bad. And now my patient, they're wealthy people, whatever you want to say. But the father lives in Iowa, but the mother lives in Michigan because they're all moving to Iowa eventually. So I want this to be my last place that I work. But then I'm thinking, shit, if they get a big enough home, I'll just live with them in Iowa and stay on for a couple more months or a year or whatever, and then have my house here in Michigan, and my son can live there, and my other son, and then I'll live in Iowa, and whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't care. It's whatever. But anyway, I did a TikTok live today, and I'm so excited. I got a TikTok live, and I got to talk to Keyjen, my girl Keyjen. Gotta love me some Keyjen. She does videos on Holly Weirdos. Everybody that I watch on anything anymore has to do with freeing your mind, allowing your mind. So this whole thing, even Sloan Bella, I love me some Sloan Bella. Sloan talks about being trapped here, and I absolutely think that we're trapped. Even the other day, I got this weird message from my brethren that the stars, and that's why they call Hollywood stars, is that we're trapped here. And we're looking at our souls that are dead, or whatever you want to say. And they're the stars. Like, they're literally the orbs of stars, of people in the firmament that are trapped here, that are being recycled over and over and over again. We never leave the firmament. Creepy. Yeah. That's our dimensional space. So we're sent up there. We are supposed to be gridded, we're supposed to be free, and our electricity is supposed to go somewhere else, but we're not. We are stuck up to the firmament. I know that sounds weird. I don't care. I'm like Sloan. I don't care. I need some Leo in my life. I really do. Being a double Libra, Sag, I stand up for what I believe in, and I have a mouth. But yeah, either people hate me or they love me, or it just gets jumbled up because of the Libra indecisiveness. I need some Leo, because Leos just say what the hell's on their mind. She just says it, and I gotta love her. I even told Keyjen about her today, because she's got to check her out about what she thinks about this gridded earth, because I think we're the Haunted Mansion. I truly believe the Haunted Mansion is a depiction of what life is like on this planet. We get sucked in. We're like that lady did on the Haunted Mansion. She goes there, this devil, Grim Reaper, whatever, gets the realtors to come there by, sending out realty flyers. They get sucked in there. Eddie Murphy gets all about money, you know, the money thing about this mansion. Then next thing you know, his wife is like possessed by some other ghost being whatever, and the kids are being shown different scenarios of what is happening, and then you find out these other ghosts are helping this devil demonic being who wants the woman to stay there, and who's ultimately lied to about everything by the hell person who's the butler. The butler did it. And all these orbs are trapped in the graveyard and can't leave until they send the butler to hell. This is what's happening to us now. We are fighting for our souls. And it's not fighting for our souls because they can't take our souls, but the freedom of our souls so that we can move to different dimensions. Because I truly believe that somewhere is a milk carton with my face on it, just like hers. I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that I am not here. And I'm not being gaslit into this suckerage of we are here for a reason. We have things to do. I think that is the biggest gaslit bullshit on this planet besides religion. Because one aspect, you're telling me that some being from another plane or dimension is going to save me. Like, what? No. Or I sin and he's going to absolve my sin. So I can act like an idiot, a fool-ass idiot, and run around and do all this stupid crap my whole entire life. And then when 1 minute before I die, please, yeah. And then I'm done. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Not only that, but now I'm going to be traumatized because everything that's happened to me is my fault. Some of it is my responsibility. How I react to things is my responsibility. But I don't create all this crap that's happened to me. Why would I create all the death in my life? Why would I create that? Why would I create all these New Delhi people that I know of that are living on the streets and don't have enough food? Why would I create dog abuse or cow abuse? Or pig abuse? Why would I create that in my mind? I'm not creating that. And it's not a mass creation. Like, dudes, come on. That's such gaslighting. I don't believe that at all. Not anymore. Not after Caleb died. And Sloan gets right into it, and I love it. I don't care if you disagree or agree. I don't care. Now, let's get off that subject. The Randonautica fans and Angelo, exploring with Angelo, like, what TF? I love Angelo, and I think him and Frank are, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what him and Frank are, but they're funnier than hell. Like, the last video, oh, I thought you were giving me a ring. Oh, I'm not going to ask you here. Like, dude, it's so funny. They are comical together. He's almost at 100,000 subscribers, and it's so fucking awesome. I'm so glad for Angelo. If he would just be a little bit ballsy on what he says and not worry about what that political correctness, he's fabulous. He is so charismatic and so, like, innocent acting for, like, a 30-something-year-old dude. Just, like, this sweet, innocent act, and you know it's not him. Like, he's a little shit. You can tell. But, oh my God. Who was the friggin' dude? Okay, so on the last video on Randonautica, I thought for sure that sounded like, Brad. That high-pitched Brad voice. It sounded like him going, I'll see you next time out here. And I thought, oh, this is rigged. Like, I can't believe this. Because, you know, some of these videos, I would run like hell to get out of these woods. I've lived in the country. I went through the woods in the pitch dark, in blackness, and have never ran into animals or anything like that. I mean, they're usually in bed when you're out there dicking around in the woods, unless you're in bear country or something like that. But usually they're in bed. You know, most animals, I mean, you might run into an owl or a raccoon or a possum or something like that, but majority of the animals are, asleep. To run into people, to run into situations that he's ran into with the Randonautica, I'd freak out. Like, I'm not a scary chick either. I'm not afraid of that kind of stuff. And I would run. I would be like, no more of this stuff. So today on this episode, he sees this dude walking through the woods with a cloak. My brother and I, when we were kids, we lived in Michigan. We lived out in a rural community in Michigan. And we were out sometimes at night, and we found this shady burning across his Ku Klux Klan crap. And oh my God, we just stared. We're like 13, 14 years, because we're only like a year apart. Like right now, we're a year apart. We're 18 months apart, but sometimes we're a year and sometimes we're 2 years. You can figure it out. But anywho, he was my partner in crime most of the time when I was a kid. And oh my God, we were so freaked out. They had the white gowns. Oh my God. In the middle of the woods out in BFE. We took off. Hell yeah, we took off. We were not staying. We were not, They weren't identifying us. They were not going to take us home. They did not pass go to collect $200. No. And, like back when I was a kid, you could disappear in the woods. I mean, there was no, like, we would be dumb enough to have flashlights and things like that. No. Or have friggin' bikes with reflectors. We took off. We knew how to disappear when we were kids, especially away from our parents. Like disappear. Hasta la vista. But yeah, that was crazy. So I don't know. I mean, that would have just freaked me out. Some dude, I was like, oh my God, he's in a Snuggie in the middle of the woods. He's in a friggin' Snuggie. Like, what's he doing in a Snuggie in the middle of the woods? And then he's doing this flashlight, and then things disappear. And then, with Angelo wanting to go back into the woods, like, why would he want to go back into the woods? He just saw a dude walking around in his friggin' Snuggie with the flashlight, putting stuff in the woods with a saw. I mean, it was the wrong kind of saw to be in the woods. He needed a chainsaw to be in the woods, not a handsaw. That was like, what is he doing out in the woods with a handsaw? Like, no. You there's nothing you can even do. You're not even chopping down wood. Like chopping down brush to even get to the woods with a handsaw. But it was crazy. And it's there. I don't get these Randonautica. I love them. I love the Randonautica videos. In fact, which is sad to say, I used to like the haunted videos because I like Lomar and Chelsea and I like their haunted videos. But I gotta say that these Randonautica videos are 1,000 times more intriguing. They just are. It's because they have weird stuff coming out of the woods, or they got weird letters, or you just don't know. I'll be crocheting and getting into my crocheting, and all of a sudden a branch crack, and I'd be like, what is going on? Like, oh my gosh. I just, they're addictive. They're addictive. And they take you away from this world. They're fun. They're lighthearted. They don't bring a bunch of fear into my life. They don't make me political. They don't make me want to hate the world. These videos are, I wish that we had more innocent TV. Like, I've gotten into, my daughter's having a baby, so I've been watching more crocheting videos on TikTok, like the lives of crocheting. I found this lady, Loop by Creation. Oh my goodness. She makes plushies and they're adorable. And just to watch her, or I just unplug. I don't even do anything with any sort of media. I think that is the biggest key to this world, is unplugging from the media. Any sort of media, any sort of, even my audiobooks, because sometimes I drive to work and I'm listening to my audiobooks the wheel of time, and all of a sudden I'm at work because I'm so absorbed into this book. Pay attention, Sylvia. Pay attention. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. And thanks, Kjen, for showing up. Oh, I feel like such a celebrity.